Hey guys, it's Kina. Welcome back to my channel. I got the oven preheating because today we're making pumpkin spice muffins. Okay, come on in here because it is finally fall. There's a little bit of crisp in the air. My favorite season here where I live, because it gets a little bit cooler and it's way too hot in the summertime. So I'm excited, and nothing says fall except all the pumpkin spice stuff that starts to flood menus and grocery stores and stuff like that. So why not get in where we fit in, and we're gonna do some pumpkin spice ourselves. So this recipe is actually inspired by Ree Drummond, aka the Pioneer Woman over on Food Network. She has a recipe. I've remixed it obviously because we're going to be infusing with cannabis, but she's the inspiration for this one because it's just that time of year where you start wanting more of those warm spices and flavors. So we're going to get started on that. The recipes that we're going to need to get started are pumpkin pie spice, sugar, vanilla extract, flour with a little bit of baking powder, pumpkin puree, evaporated milk, 1 egg. And to medicate this recipe, we're going to be using 200 milligram cannabis butter. Now, what we're going to start with is our dry ingredients. So I'm going to grab our bowl and get these put into here so we can get it mixed. Okay, so now that our dry ingredients are in here, I'm really just gonna whisk them together a bit because I'm oftentimes too lazy to sift. I have 100 sifters, but sometimes I'm just too lazy to actually sift, especially if I know I don't have like lumpy flour or anything and everything is like really good quality. Don't judge me, but I promise it's in there. No lumps and bumps. So once those dry ingredients are mixed together, we're going to add the cannabis butter and let it mix in the mixer over there just so that it can start to get combined. And while it's doing that mixing, we're going to be doing our wet ingredients so that they can be ready to add. Okay, so now it's time to work on those wet ingredients. Obviously, that's where the flavor is because we got the pumpkin and the vanilla and everything. So we're just gonna add the pumpkin here, and we're gonna try to whisk it up with the milk first before we do eggs and vanilla. So I'm gonna try to mix these up pretty gently so that the milk doesn't splash all over the place. I have to say, it's not that appealing yet. Now we can do the vanilla and the egg. And kind of the same as before, I want to do it a little bit slowly just because I didn't use a big bowl and I don't want it to splash all over the place. I'm using a whisk this time instead of the rubber spatula just because it'll get that egg mixed in there a little bit better. And then once we get this together, we'll just go ahead and get it, mixed in with our dry ingredients in the stand mixer, which is like my best friend, even though I kind of want a new one. I've had it for so long. And it's so good. I just want a new one because I do. Okay, so this is nice and creamy and mixed. So we're gonna go ahead and get it into our muffin pan. Now, I love all the easy tips and tricks or whatever to use for making stuff. So I always use an ice cream scooper because the ice cream scoop is about 1/4 cup in terms of its volume, and it's also just neater. Okay, so I will use this and then scoop it into the pan. I just find it easier than using a spoon or a spatula, kind of trying to, you know, shove it into the mold. For me, it's just easier. So try this little trick and let me know, you know, what you guys think. Okay, and our last little step is going to be adding this kind of cinnamon spice sugar that I made just right on top of each muffin. It'll give it a little bit of a crunch and a kind of a strudel effect when the muffins are actually baking. Okay, that's it. Easy peasy. Now we're gonna pop these into the oven for 25 minutes. Remember, it's 400 degrees. Ooh, y'all. Look, here we go. Food dance, food dance. This smells so good. That pumpkin, it just kind of smells a little bit like Thanksgiving already in my house. So that is super yummy. I actually have this new honey pecan cream cheese, and I'm gonna try it with that and see how it is. But I guess I should taste it, you know, without as well. So let's see. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, let's see. That's good. And for me, it's a teeny bit sweet, and it might just be the streusel that I put on top. Remember when I put the cinnamon sugar, just adding a little bit more sweetness to it. And I'm not a huge sweet person, but it's super yummy, and it's not like overly sweet, but especially because I would have this more for breakfast with some tea or coffee if I'm feeling like that, and I would prefer it a little less sweet, but it is really yummy. But I'm gonna slice this one in half and add some of that cream cheese and kind of see what it's like with that too. Okay, now with the cream cheese, I'm honestly a little bit excited because I let it soften so it's smeared nice and smooth. So let's see. Yes, okay. See, the original recipe has the option to do like a cream cheese frosting as well, but I didn't want to do that because I didn't want it to be a cupcake. But the cream cheese itself, with that honey and that little crunch from the pecanness in there, ooh child, y'all, this is delicious. This is delicious. So, like I said, this is each one of these. Let's see, y'all making me do quick math. I don't know. I can't do quick math right now. But we put 200 milligrams of THC in the whole recipe. So I'll put around here somewhere exactly how much that is. I always let you guys know exactly how much the recipe is going to be per muffin. But yeah, really do try it. Try it with that cream cheese frosting. Like, it's not sponsored. I wish Philadelphia cream cheese was sponsoring, but that is super yummy with the cream cheese and doesn't add too much sweetness to it. So that's it for today. I hope you guys are excited about fall as I am. I love hoodies, so that's why it's hoodie season. So I'm excited for fall. I hope you guys are too, and try this recipe. If you do, let me know in the comments how you like it. Also, make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you, so you can know when I drop new stuff. And also, if you do make the recipe, please show me over on Instagram and tag me at dine_and_flash, dine and flash. And I always put that somewhere. And if you want Ree Drummond's original sober recipe, I'll put that in the links in the description box too, just so you can check it out. All right, guys, I will see y'all next time. Have a good day. Happy fall.